Howdy everyone, and welcome to TerrarAI, the Terraria Let's Play. I hope you grabbed a nice cup of water or something aquatic and are ready to sit down and watch. Enjoy!
Oh yeah, baby, it feels good. We are finally making hollowed armor. I don't know what the difference between these are. I think it's just that it looks pretty. Well, damn do I like it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. We go from defense to more defense. We are amazing. We cannot be stopped. Oh, a little soon, don't you think? I still have one more boss to kill before, well, two, including Plantera, before I can get my hands on a broken hero sword. But alright, we'll do this. This seems fair. I appreciate it. Not exactly what I would have done, but hey, it is what it is. I guess we can get used to fighting some of them. Vampires can still drop some good stuff. Alright. Vampires are scary. They can live for a long period of time. Fun fact about them, they can live for quite some time. Anyway. Pocket knives are cool. I don't know why you're unable to have them. You know? Like, some states just outright ban them. Ban the holding of them. Like, it's just a handy little knife. Although I guess it's pretty scary if someone else has one. So that's fair. But I feel like it's the same with most other weapons. If I had a butcher's knife or a steak knife in my hand walking around outside, I'd probably be just as, if not more threatening than someone with a pocket knife. Because just the sheer chutzpah of carrying one of those, cold open, must scare the daylights out of some people. It's like Michael Myers. Just a dude with a knife, creeping up on people. Michael Myers is one scary guy, but not nearly as scary as the Grinch. The Grinch is everyone's least favorite Halloween killer character because he's just so evil that it doesn't even put others to perspective. His green face makes people vomit upon seeing it, which is a little sad for him, but kind of funny for us. So hey, who are we to complain? It pays to complain is a song that I want to write. Like, people complaining, and then they get what they want, and then like, oh yeah, but then at the end, they go to prison or something, and as they're getting pulled onto the electric chair, they ask if you could take it slowly, and they were like, okay, and he's like, oh yeah, it pays to complain. You know, that seems like a good idea, I think. Lotion is a low viscosity topical preparation intended for application to the skin. By contrast, creams and gels have higher viscosity due to lower water content. Lotions are applied to external skin with bare hands, a brush, a clean cloth, or cotton wool. So if you ever try to apply lotion without using your bare hands, a brush, a clean cloth, or cotton wool, you are a heathen. You want to apply it with someone else's bare hands? I guess that works because it just says bare hands. But if you maybe want to apply it with, say, a damp cloth, does that count as clean? It's dirty with water. So, I don't know. Eyesore. More like eyesore. Because damn, you're ugly. Heyo, 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 heyo. Hey, 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 go away, hey, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, I got him good. Oh, yeah, he has no idea what I am made of, and putting him through. I'm putting him through a gauntlet of tests, such as eating ants, and finding ants, and eating said found ants, and I don't know what else. Maybe I'll let him choose some challenges for himself. What? I don't know. Look at us. Just a couple of guys getting killed by vampires. Pretty fun, right? You know what else is fun? Dolls. Dolls are models, typically of human or humanoid characters, often used as a toy for children, especially little girls. Dolls have also been used in traditional religious rituals throughout the world. Traditional dolls made of materials such as clay and wood are found in the Americas, Asia, Africa, and Europe. You heard that right, folks. Australians did not play with dolls. Ergo, Australians are not primarily little girls. Which makes sense. You gotta have some big chutzpah balls in your pants to withstand the amount of spiders and scary things. And I don't just mean testicles. Ovaries. Maybe not. Yeah, ovaries are the balls of the woman. Pretty much. They are ball shaped. And some of them gotta have some big ones of those. If they even want a chance at surviving in Australia. Spiders out to get you. Snakes out to get you. Kangaroos out to get you. Emus out to get you. There is nothing in the Australian wildlife that will not try to get you. I hope Steve Irwin's messages have not traveled to Australia, because it'll probably mean death to everyone. I wonder if Steve Irwin did anything in Australia. Query. Did Steve Irwin do anything in Australia? Queryizing. They worked tirelessly to improve and expand the wildlife park, renaming it Australian Zoo. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't Steve Irwin Australian? Australian zookeeper. Oh. This crazy son of a bitch loved animals in New Zealand. No, Australia? How did he not die faster? And he went after a stingray. Something that... I mean, do Australians get? Did he find that in Australia? I don't understand. I just hope they don't respect the spiders. No one should be not afraid of the spiders. The last thing I want is to be bit by thick rot spider. I don't remember their name. I just saw it in a grade A under A video long ago. Where a spider just bites you and you get erect for many hours until you eventually start rotting and crippling and dying. It is very weird. I don't know why some spiders choose to kill how they do. Just like I'm not sure how these... Anyway, something to note about Steve Irwin. He was a guy. He is gone. Well, that's all I know about Steve Irwin. I know a lot more about sandwiches, though. For example, the beef on weck is just roast beef on a Camel-Weck roll. So if you like roast beef, you know where to find the Camel-Weck roll. And then you can have that delicious sandwich. Why am I even fighting these? It's not even like it's gonna matter. I'm not gonna get a moth on anytime soon. This is stupid. But I'm gonna keep doing it. Until I get bored. Ow, I'm dead. God, I wish I got bored sooner. Man. Anyway. What do they do to bottles of syrup that make them so... worse? I mean, what happened to... what was her name? Aunt Jemima. What happened to their syrup? Did they ever change it back? I don't pay attention to syrup. But I remember they had a whole hubbubaloo about that. And they tried to change it, and I don't know if they ever actually stuck with it. And Mrs. Butterworth? Something about people being syrup. I don't know if that's the reason, but it's definitely one of them. I personally think it's kind of flattering. It's like, hey, this person's giving me their syrup. Literally their syrup. It's like I'm taking their life juice and I'm putting it into my food to make it more delectable and delicious than ever before. Wow, that's so nice. Although, sometimes I would pass. Most times I would pass. I am a very plain Jane. If my name was Jane, you'd probably find me on a plane. I'd be Jane the jet plane. Because I'd love eating plain. My favorite ways to eat bagels are either with just cream cheese or plain, honestly. Sometimes cream cheese and bacon. But other than that, there's not too much to do to a bagel to make it taste as delicious as it can be. There's nothing wrong with a good plain bagel. Untoasted, raw deliciousness of a plain bagel. But sometimes sesame seed or everything. Everything bagel is probably the least plain Jane thing I do in my entire life. Because you literally get everything. There's nothing plain about an everything bagel. Unless you like shave off some of the seeds. One thing that never made sense to me is that's why salt bagels existed. Who the fuck thought, hey, I know what's a good idea. Let's take this bagel and drench it in salt like a pretzel. But instead of just like every now and again, literally the entire thing is caked in almost like a sprinkle. It's like sprinkles. So instead of treating it like salt, we treat it like sprinkles on a bagel. And we feed it to people, and they actually eat it. Because they're insane. Mentally insane. I never understood the idea of eating a salt bagel. Like, dude, you're going to die. If you eat 2 salt bagels, you are probably going to die. Like 1, maybe, just to see how it is. If you eat 2 salt bagels too fast, you will die. I don't even need to query this. I'm sure. Don't do that to yourself. Anyway, let's go to the jungle. I'm bored of this now. We need more life fruit. And now that we've killed another boss, surely there will be some more life fruit down here. Hey look, life fruit was detected nearby. This is great news. I hope I can find it. Life fruit always takes a long time to find. There should just be like a splunker potion or something. Oh wait, there is. Oh, I don't have one, so that kinda sucks. Hey look, the life fruit. Hooray. We're off to a great start. Have any of you ever tried using a comb or a brush? Which is better? From what I understand, a comb is good for curly hair. But also, you don't want to just comb or brush your hair. Because otherwise you will wind up with the frizz. Which I guess maybe some people like, but I don't know. It seems kind of crazy. I can't imagine trying to take care of my own hair. That's too much work. Just tie it up, cut it off, get it out. I don't know how my creator deals with it. He's fucking stupid, that's why. Or how, I guess. Brushes just seem nicer. Like combs are this hard piece of plastic or metal, whereas a brush, is made to be soft and tantalizing. Something that you wouldn't mind just rubbing all over your head to get a nice itch out of it. Something lovely. I'm not sure where the life fruit went. Oh hey, the life fruit's down, okay. That makes sense. Anyway. Gaming CDs are pretty cool. Does anyone remember GameFly? The service where you could just get games mailed to you. My father would always use GameFly to get us a couple of games every other few weeks or so. And it was always a good time. Like trying to get things like Little Big Planet 2 on the PlayStation. That was always fun. For some reason, I was the only one to ever get anywhere on the Little Big Planet games. I was the only one smart enough to get past the very simple parkour for children. But granted, we were children, so I guess that makes sense. Man, I really do miss GameFly, even though they would constantly pretend that we never sent the game back. And then we get put into an exorbitant debt with them before we could use their service again. But then they just went under or something. And they said, screw it. We'll forgive the debt. It's like Blockbuster. Once they did that, I cannot tell you how much money they lost. That was stays.
Well, that about wraps it up for this episode of TerrarAI. I hope you all enjoyed this episode and are excited for the next episode, which will be happening right about now.